there, welcome to Moms with Mouse Ears, your guide to the magic. Today we're heading over to Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort to share our thoughts on what it's like staying here, the good, the not so good, and how it compares to other Disney resorts. If you're thinking about staying here, this video should help you decide if it's really worth the price tag and whether it's a good fit for you or not. Our first impression was the Saratoga Springs resort grounds are lovely. The resort draws inspiration from upstate New York and horse racing. So you'll see that theme throughout the decor and the architecture. There's soft pastels, a really peaceful vibe, and sprawling sections that evoke a relaxed and kind of community feel. One of this resort's biggest advantages is its location. It sits just across the lake from Disney Springs, which is a huge perk if your family's planning to mix in dining, shopping, or entertainment outside of the theme parks. But full disclosure, it was really confusing for us to navigate at first. The resort is big and it is spread out. We saw a number of families on the buses in the evening that had trouble knowing which section to exit the bus on. There's so many stops and the buildings all really look quite similar, so it just starts to get confusing, especially if you're really tired at the end of the night. We personally booked in a preferred location room, and that puts you nearer to the pools, dining, and a bus stop, so I would definitely recommend sticking to preferred location rooms at this resort. Our room was a deluxe studio preferred room with one queen bed and a Murphy bed that folds down, and the recent refresh gave the room a clean, modern look, but if you're expecting a strong Disney theming here, you really won't find much. There's some horse artwork above both of the beds. The overall decor just felt neutral and modern, and honestly kind of like you were in someone's apartment. The bathroom was nicely updated, but there was only one sink in the main vanity area, which was a bit inconvenient and confusing, quite frankly, if more than one person needed it in the morning. And the kitchenette was serviceable, but the space for toiletries and that whole bathroom area was just tight. I actually ended up just using the kitchenette sink as our second sink for an area to get ready in. What stood out most about the room though was the view. From our balcony, we could see water in two directions, and we even could get a glimpse of Disney Springs in the distance and see their balloon up in the air. So if you can aim for this specific location, I really loved the view and our balcony here as well too. So overall, the room was clean and modern. I just didn't really feel like I was at Disney when I was inside the room. But it should be noted here that there are also larger rooms. There are multi-bedroom villas here, and the treehouse villas are a part of this resort. So you do have the option of having larger spaces for a multi-generational get-together, and if you're wanting more space or a convenience of having a kitchen. Personally, when I'm traveling, I have no plans to cook, but I get that there are some instances where that would be a perk for some families. So they do have those larger rooms here, but keep in mind that the prices go up, so it may be worth considering comparing it against other resorts with those villa rooms as well too. Outside of the rooms, the amenities here are really interesting. Saratoga Springs has quite a few things going for it. One of the biggest perks is that it's one of the few Disney resorts that has a golf course on property. Disney's Lake Buena Vista Golf Course is right here at Saratoga Springs Resort, and if you or a family member loves hitting the golf course, this could be a really big selling point for this resort. Also, pools are plentiful here. There's the High Rock Spring Pool, which is their main feature pool, which is complete with a water slide and kid-friendly splash areas. There's also the Paddock Pool, which has its own slide as well too, and a pool bar. And there's quiet pools sprinkled around the resort for when you want to relax and just stay near your building as well too. There's also some other nice touches here. There's bike rentals, walking trails, playgrounds, and a really solid quick service option, which if you've heard some of my other resort reviews, you know that quick service dining is really important to me. And their quick service spot, the Artist Palette, was really handy. We loved this for a breakfast before the parks, and then also grabbing a snack or a simple meal later in the evening. They had a really great menu and also a small grab and go section here, so it was really convenient just to be able to pop in, grab a quick meal, and then head to the theme parks. For a more relaxed sit-down dining option, they also have the Turf Club Bar and Grill, which offers classic American fare in a casual setting, and there's also things like shooting pool here and the pool bars as well too, so there's a lot of different dining options. Plus, don't forget Disney Springs is just a short boat ride away. If you want more variety, ambiance, or more meal options, it's just really convenient to be located near it if you're planning on going there a bunch. So as you can probably tell at this point in the review, Saratoga Springs Resort has some really great high points, and it also has some swings and misses as well too. So how does Saratoga Springs Resort stack up against the other Walt Disney World resorts? I really felt like I was at a moderate resort most of the time I was there, so it felt most closely aligned with Port Orleans resorts, and I stay at those a lot. So in comparison to those, Port Orleans Riverside feels similar in layout and charm, but Riverside actually feels a little bit easier to navigate, and in my opinion, it has a stronger theme. And then over at Port Orleans French Quarter, it's a smaller, cozier, and easier resort to navigate. And honestly, just feels a little bit more updated since it had that recent room updated. It gives it more style, and it felt a little bit more upscale and immersive compared to the rooms and atmosphere over at Saratoga Springs Resort. So if deluxe theming and immersive experiences are priorities, there are resorts I'd probably pick first, like going to Beach Club for its pool and short walk to Epcot, Animal Kingdom Lodge for its amazing savannah views, Polynesian Village Resort for its island vibe and monorail access, and either Wilderness Lodge or Riviera Resort for their theming and overall luxury feel. So you can see that starts moving Saratoga Springs Resort way down the pack then, especially because I'm not a golfer, so the golf course doesn't really matter to me. But if the ultimate question is Saratoga Springs Resort worth it for families? My final verdict was maybe, if the price is right. It offers many deluxe perks. There's the spacious villas there's some great amenities, there is the golf course, and there's excellent access to Disney Springs, but in many ways you just feel like you're at a moderate resort in terms of theming, decor, and the ease of getting around was kind of worse in some aspects. So if your family can snag a preferred room here at a great deal, Saratoga Springs Resort could be a fantastic choice, especially for families that are looking for some extra space and want to be near Disney Springs. But if you're chasing immersive theming, standout dining, resort atmosphere that really wows, you'll probably find a better overall value at some of the more iconic deluxe resorts, or just get more bang for your buck over at a moderate resort. I would stay here again under the right circumstances, but there are a number of places that I would book again over this location, namely every other single moderate resort and most deluxe resorts. Hopefully this has been helpful for you to decide whether or not Saratoga Springs Resort is right for your family, and we also have more information over on the blog, so check out that dedicated review and all of our resort rankings over on momswithmouseears.com. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our Disney planning tips and reviews. Head over to momswithmouseears.com for more information and tips to get started on planning your time at Walt Disney World. Grab those mouse ears and let's get planning.